Death Knight forever. Good morning. Welcome to the new account, DK Forever. Okay, thank you so much to my dude Silent, who is always ever helpful on the channel for getting this set up for me. I was running into some issues linking the referral account, and he was able to do that. Referral accounts are getting a little bit harder, unfortunately, but for those of you who don't know, I gave away me completing a referral account on stream the other day, and that is going to be the springboard for this new series. We started a new account. We are level 18. We have so many things to discuss this morning, okay? So thank you to my dude Silent. I appreciate you. Congratulations to my dude The Nothing, who won the referral. And so we're going to complete this referral for him. Now, today we're talking an early game efficiency guide. I think that this is really helpful for any new players or anybody hopping back and doing their own referral accounts, okay? If you enjoy the early part of this game, which I think is one of the best parts about Raid, to be honest, then some of you will actually play through your referral accounts instead of just, you know, running them through like blue stacks or whatever, okay? And remember, Polarium, make it easier to do the referral accounts, because just like I'm going to do on this account, some people will spend money. Okay, let's run through the details of this account so that you know what's going on right at the beginning of the video. All right, so we have a $100 budget for purchasing things in this game. Okay, that is a one-time budget, and that should cover basically whatever people want to buy, you know, for the first couple months. I might buy, and by might I mean I already have, but we're going to talk about that later in the video. I might buy, you know, the majority of my stuff up front to sort of springboard the early game progression on this account. Once that $100 is done, my only budget is the daily gem pack. That's it. Okay, so $100 plus the daily gems. That's not every month. Okay, that adds up to too much, where it becomes unrelatable to some people, and that's perfectly fine. And so everybody agreed when I was polling that this seemed like a good place to start. Thing number 2, we are going to vote or poll here on the channel for every Lego we pull, except Ultimate Death Knight. However good Ultimate Death Knight is, obviously on the Death Knight Forever account, he's going to be a major feature. So we're going to level him up as quickly as possible. We're going to use him. I'm hoping maybe he could be our first 6-star. And then we can skip leveling up Kale. We'll see about that. But every other Lego we pull, you guys are going to vote on whether we're allowed to use them on the channel. The original idea was no S-tier Legos. Some people in the comments of yesterday's video were like, you should be able to use whatever you want. I'll just do a poll. Whatever you guys decide, you know, that's cool. I would like to try to stick to one champion per faction. So if I leveled up this Fireblade to 6 stars, then I would only be able to use her until I put her in the vault, and then I would be able to level up somebody else. Let's say maybe I got a Baron, and you guys were like, yeah, Baron. So we level him up to 6 stars, and then the goal would be to level up one champion from every faction before we move on to a second champion of every faction. I just think that would be a cool thing, but that's not like 100% locked in. but that's where I'm at, okay? Everyone voted for me to start the game with Kale. I've never used Kale, believe it or not, in my over 3 years on various accounts. I have never used Kale personally. So Twitch chat voted for me to use Kale as my starter. And I mean, I get it. Like the fact that that his poisons, where are we at here? His poisons are like the main source of damage. It's like he does a lot more damage than everybody else because of those poisons. But after a little bit of time, you know, a month into the game or something, it really doesn't matter who your starter was, okay? Now, our goal was to really buckle down, play a lot, and get the fusion, okay? That fusion is starting later today, I think. The Lana Tharl fusion. Okay, we might be missing some news posts here. I don't know why. The last one is 8/24. That was yesterday. But then the one before that was 8/4. Okay, well, I don't know why those news posts are not loading. But some people were saying in the comments I might not have access to the fusion. You have to be a certain level, or you have to be a certain amount of time in the game to have access to the fusions. So if we can do the fusion, it's my goal to try. If we can't, then I'm gonna be sad. Okay, I'm gonna be sad. I want to break these essential. Oh, whoa, Jedi. We also have a promo code, and I'm so interested to see if this works on my brand new account, DKRISES. DK Rises. Yo, let's go. Okay, so we're gonna get brews and potions and a little bit of silver. That is crazy helpful on this account. If you have not used that promo code, that should work for literally any account. Perfect, okay? All right, so let's talk early game efficiency. And there are a few really important things for you to be super efficient in this game, okay? The first one is don't collect your energy right away. You want to collect your energy as late into the day as possible until you hit this 130 max energy, okay? Then you can just collect it whenever you want to, if you want to, okay? And like, you know, if we click on this here, then that's going to go into my energy. And we don't want that, okay? If it goes into the mailbox, that's fine. But if it doesn't go into the mailbox, then it's not fine, okay? So be aware of when you're collecting your energy, okay? Boom. And you see here, then that goes towards this. I only get 69 for doing that. So I want to hold off on collecting these, right? I made sacrifices just for you. So you want to hold off on collecting that if you're going to be playing, okay? If you're only playing for a short amount of time, then just collect it so you don't forget about it. Okay, collect it so you don't forget about it. Now, there's a little bit of a time lapse with parts of this video. So when you're pulling shards at the beginning of your account, highly recommend to wait at least until your first weekend. I always recommend pulling shards on the weekend. That is going to get you the most rewards. So I would highly recommend waiting. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3. Make sure that you level the gear on the champions that you're using. The next thing is make sure you use level 3 gear as much as possible in the early game. Okay, you can see I have all level 3 gear on both of these champions. We're going to move on to level 4 gear very quickly. I don't think I have gear on anybody else yet. Okay, this level 1 and 2 star gear, I mean, like, okay, if you put level 1 and 2 star gear on one of these uncommons, just to like have something on there, level it up to 4 or 8, it's not that big of a deal, but it's also not going to help you that much, okay? So what you really want to do is you want to focus on using the level 3 and 4 star gear that you have access to, because it's just strictly better. Like, we don't really care about, I mean, actually, resistance is pretty good early game. It actually is pretty good. So if there's resistance, it's fine. But if you just compare, okay, let's do level 2 boots. This is attack, HP 4% to HP 2%. It's double, okay? And like, it just makes such a huge difference when you increase the star level of your gear. So try to avoid 1, 2 star gear always, and then move on to 4 star gear as quickly as possible, and then move on to 5 star gear after that. Next thing, when you level up your starter champ, you should be trying to use some brews on them, because they lose a significant amount of power when they are at that lower level. So right when you get your starter, throw some brews in there. Server maintenance, okay? And then when you level them up, throw some brews on there, okay? And then you will level the rest of them up as you go along, okay? Now, next, the process, or what you're going to do in the game, is you're going to follow your missions. So I know my next thing, I need to come over here and I need to clear the Minotaur. Okay, so I have just been on all of these. What are we doing here, player? Let me make sure that you farm everything, okay? Make sure that you farm everything. I'm just using a whole team of 5, so those masteries are going to go wherever. I just wanted to beat the highest level that I could. So I just use a full team. And using the missions and the challenges to dictate what you do in the game is going to give you a lot of progress. Those missions and challenges give you rewards just for playing the game, and that gives you a focus of what to actually do, okay? So, now, when you're leveling up champions, you want to be leveling up champions that you don't care about, okay? So for me here, as soon as I get these champions, or actually, I should probably switch those out. You want to be leveling up champions you don't care about, because you need to sacrifice them to level people up. The reason why I didn't do that is because I bought the starter pack. Okay, there's a $10 starter pack. We'll talk about all the packs later in the video. And that in just a minute, okay? And that's how we were able to level Kale up, okay? So now we need to collect this, and then we're going to keep progressing here, right? Win one of each type of life artifact from clearing stages on normal, okay? We need to go do that now. We don't want to be sitting on this until later, okay? And the same thing goes for all these challenges, right? Like these artifact ones, we're going to do this today as well, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to level up food while we're doing it, okay? Try, as you will, to win or, at least max out your novice tournament. This gear is super important for the speed of your progression. When you're fighting through here, don't leave it at 1 star, okay? I needed to level up my Kale here to do a little bit more damage, and so that's what I'm doing. If you need to manual it, but otherwise just don't put it on, putting it on auto is fine, but make sure you're 3-starring the stages. I've seen people in their progression like have all of these stages that are not 3-starred. You're losing out on rewards. You're having to go back and redo all of that. It's just, I mean, seriously, you're saving so much time. That was a close one. It was so much time by actually 3-starring the stages, okay? And then you're gonna get these rewards down here as well, okay? Now, what is the last thing? We are in a new clan, and that is going to be led by my dude Silent, okay? We do have some spots remaining in here, so if you would like to join in with the Ultimate Death Knight account and be a part of this process with me, I encourage you, whether that's a referral account. This is our Oath Clans referral account, and that's pretty cool. So we are, we're at least level 2. So we're not starting at 0 at least. So if you want to jump in here, this is UTY2, Unity 2, Oath of Unity. That's my other clan. And so feel free to hop in here with us. If people are inactive, I'll be kicking them out and making room for other people, or Silent will. And then we'll be able to do this together. I'm very excited about this. I'm eager to see who we're going to get on this account. And we're going to try to use some champions that are new and different. And then last but not least, you want to take advantage of everything that you're able to do in the game initially, okay? I clicked on the wrong one, apparently. I was trying to click on the champion training, and we clicked on the artifact enhancement. But you can just want to get every reward. 50 XP brews is going to be huge. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get the Chaos Ore, but I'm hoping we can get the 5-star chicken. That would be big. That would be big. Okay. The last thing we need to talk about is what we're going to buy. Okay. So we have $100, and then we're also going to have access to the daily gem pack. I haven't bought anything yet. Okay. Because I wanted to talk about it. Right. I think that I'm going to do the starter build, because I really want to accelerate the beginning of the game, especially getting to the first 6-star as quickly as possible. This is a decent deal, but I don't think that it's good enough, but I'm going to think about it. The monthly pack is always good, but that would take up a lot of our money. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to buy the double mini mix packs, because that's like the best value for your money. It just gives you a little bit of everything. Honestly, I thought about purchasing Divine Life. Not gonna lie. Getting 6-star rare gear to start the account, if it is in any way good, but I don't know. And then I don't think that this is a good idea for this account, because really the only thing we would be interested in here is the 5-star chicken. But if you have this on your account, this is a good deal. The Justice Pack, though, this is what I'm tempted by. Okay, so let's compare. The monthly pack is $29.99, and we get 513. We get 614 here, and it's less. We get 200 gems instead of 800. We get 400 energy instead of 1,000, so slightly less on the gems and energy. But we get a 5-star chicken to make up for that. So I think that this is the shard pack that I'm going to purchase. I think. So then that would be $25. $6 for the double mini mix packs. And $10 for these 2 crazy deals, special progress packs. And that would bring us to a total of 25, 35, 45, 51. So half of our money there, and that would get us energy and shards, and those are the 2 most important things. Okay, so I'm going to go make some purchases. Hopefully you support those, that they are good ideas, but I'm going to come up with a lot more early game information for you, and a lot of tips and tricks for your referral accounts. So I'm going to be including both of those things for you guys in this series. I'm excited for you guys to follow along and tell me all about your opinions of this series in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'm MtgJedi, Ultimate Death Knight forever. 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 Forever.